Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Level Up Lomax back with another legendary video. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the dark side of trucking. As a trucker, going on 4 years now, going on 5 years actually, it's easy to forget just how dangerous this job is. You know, you get to going down the road, you know, you get set in your ways, you know, and you get busy with doing your job and, you know, you get comfortable, and it's just easy to forget just how dangerous or how deadly this job could actually be, you know. Going down the road at 65 miles an hour in a 70, 80,000 pound vehicle, it's kind of mind-boggling when you actually think about it. I remember one time I was going down a steep hill or mountain or whatever, and I could not get my truck to slow down. I hit the hill going about 55 miles an hour. So I was like, okay, 55, you know, the speed limit was 65. I'm like, okay, I go at 55 and that'll be cool. You know, I hold it at 55. So, you know, I'm holding my brakes, and I didn't realize just how steep this hill was, you know, and my brakes start smoking, and then I started using all my brakes, my engine brake, I was tapping my trailer brake, you know, and I'm just trying to keep this bad boy going slow, and I still got up to 70 miles an hour, you know, and I'm seeing trucks blow past me like, and I don't even think they was touching their brakes, they was going past me so fast. In that moment is when I realized just how dangerous this stuff was, you know. I could not keep the truck from picking up speed, you know, without burning up my brakes, you know. And it was just crazy to me, you know. But we got a major highway that runs through our town, and there was a real bad wreck. You know, I think it involved 2 or 3 semis. They were coming up on stop traffic, and the semi in the first semi, I don't know what happened, you know, I don't know nothing about the driver or where he's from or anything like that. And I don't know what he was doing, you know, so I won't say he was doing this or that, but the traffic was stopped in front of him and he didn't see it, and he slammed into the back of the truck. You know, I post some pictures for you guys to see just how bad this wreck was. It actually completely tore the front end off of his truck, you know, and unfortunately he did not survive this wreck, you know. And, you know, of course, it happened basically in my hometown or whatever, so a lot of people that know me know I'm a truck driver, so, you know, they were sending me the article or, you know, asking me if I heard about it or whatever, and I actually didn't hear about it. This was like, I think it was the next day that I had heard about what actually happened, you know, and then the cleanup crew, which is a local roadside assistance company and towing company or whatever, they usually clean up all the wrecks or whatever, and they posted pictures of it, and, you know, that's when I got to see how bad it actually was, and I just was like, man, that is horrible, you know. And it kind of made me think, like, man, like, gotta be careful out here, you know, because I'll admit I'm not always the safest, especially in the beginning of my trucking career. You know, I made a lot of mistakes, you know, and I've been distracted or whatever, you know, I'll admit it, you know, and we all have, you know. You know, especially those over-the-road drivers, when you're driving for 6, 7, 8, sometimes 10 hours a day, you know, it's easy to use other things, you know, devices and such and whatever, to distract you from having to sit and drive for so long or whatever, you know. We just can't forget just how dangerous this job is, you know. And I remember, I think it was my first trucking job, their motto was, what was it? It was work safe, home safe, or something like that. It was like, work safe, home safe, or something like that, you know. And below it, it would be like, our main priority is to get you home to your family. And I remember thinking like, bro, we just going out and delivering this load and coming back, like it's not that serious. And as the years went on, I obviously realized just how serious this was, And I remember back in school, my instructor would say that you driving a missile. This thing is a missile. Like, you going down the road 60 miles an hour, 50, 60, however many pounds you look carrying, you are like a missile going down the road. Nothing can stop you except for these damn brakes. Anything get in the front of you, you tearing right through it. You have to keep that in mind. You have to stay in the mindset of, I have to be alert at all times. I have to, watch the road and be mindful and be vigilant of everything that's going on the road. Like, it's been a lot of times where, I'll be going down the road and maybe I'll be looking further into traffic, further ahead, because that's something that I do. I'll get worried about what's going on too far ahead. That was something that I had to learn, was to be vigilant and be alert to every single thing that's going on around you. I remember it had been plenty of times where I've been delivering in cities and in tight areas or whatever, and I'll be looking mirror to mirror. And when I look back in this mirror, it'll be something there that I didn't see the last couple times that I looked over there. Maybe a car will pop up, or it'll be something that was in my blind side that I couldn't see at first, and now that I've adjusted the truck to a certain way, I can see it now. It's just so many things that you have to be mindful of and be vigilant of. That's why one thing that I always do is, if I know where I'm going, like say if I have an address to the place that I'm going to a specific place, I always look at it on the map. I look down the road both ways, or whichever way that I might be coming from. Like, I'm always trying to have an idea of what's there, an idea of things to watch out for, especially being a delivery driver and delivering into all of these lots and everything. Like, when I first got my route, I looked up every store and I looked at the lot and how it's positioned and where cars usually park and things like that, because I always wanted to have an idea of where I'm going and where I'm going to be maneuvering this truck, So I think that's one thing that a lot of us forget about, is just how dangerous this stuff is, man, And when I tell people about becoming a truck driver and trucking in general, that's something that I kind of don't mention, is how dangerous it actually is. Because, I guess I don't want to scare nobody like, oh, you could die doing this. But I mean, like, it's dangerous, I don't know what the specific percentage is of how dangerous it is compared to other jobs, but it's up there. Like, it's a very dangerous job, Just driving in general is already dangerous. So when you drive every day and you driving this big, heavy vehicle, it becomes even more dangerous. So I think that's just all I wanted the message I wanted to get across today was just, there's a dark side to this, and that's one of the biggest ones. That this job is very dangerous and it could sometimes be deadly, So that's really all I got for y'all today. I just wanted to get that message across, and just share my thoughts on this certain topic or whatever, Leave me some stuff down in the comments, man. Let me know how y'all feel about the videos, Make sure you like this video. Subscribe to the channel. I got a lot of new subscribers, and I definitely appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel, and I'm gonna make sure I bring the best content that I can come up with, But that's really all I got for y'all today, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, Level Up Lomax, checking out.